Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 29 of Yuddha Kanda. In the last couple of chapters, Shuka and Sarana, who were sent by Ravana to spy over the army of Vanara, though they were captured by Vibhishana, they were let out by the compassionate Rama, and then on their return to Ravana, they explained the great warriors of the Vanara army and also the size of the army that is accompanying them. However, the tone in which they were explaining the greatness of the Vanara army had irritated Ravana. Beholding those foremost of monkey leaders pointed out by Shuka, the valiant Lakshmana, Rama's right arm, his own brother Vibhishana standing close to Raghava, the king of all the monkeys, Sugriva, of exceeding prowess, the heroic Angada, grandson of the bearer of the thunderbolt, the powerful Hanuman, and the invincible Jambavan, Sushena, Kumuda, Nila, Nala, those paragons among the monkeys, Gaja, Gavaksha, Sharabha, Mainda, Dvivida, Ravana, his heart agitated, became enraged and began to inveigh against those two heroes, Shuka and Sarana, who had completed their report. In a voice strangled with fury, he overwhelmed them with reproaches as they stood with bowed heads before him, saying, in sooth, it is scarcely fitting that such unpleasing words should be uttered by loyal servants to their king, who has the power to mete out punishment or reward. But you should both hymn the praises of the enemy belonging to an alien race who has come here to attack me is unbecoming. In vain have you sat at the feet of your elders, spiritual preceptors, and the aged, since the essential traditions of the scriptures do not rule your lives, or if you have imbibed them, you have not remembered them. You are overburdened with ignorance. Having such unintelligent servants as you are, it is miracle that I am still able to wield the scepter. Have you no fear? Don't you have the fear of death that you dare address me thus insolently? I, whose tongue dispenses good and evil. Even in contact with fire, the forest trees may remain standing, but an evil doer cannot escape the condemnation of his sovereign. Did the remembrance of your past services not moderate my ire? I should certainly punish you miserably, miserable wretches by death, who thus hymn the praises of my adversaries. Because you are singing the praises of my adversaries, I would have even driven you to death. But however, because of your past help for me, your past services to me, I am just simply pardoning you. Begone, go hence, leave my presence. Having regard for your past services, I shall not put you to death. You are already dead, ungrateful creatures, since you have no devotion for me. Hearing these accusations, which covered them with confusion, Shuka and Sarana paid obeisance to Ravana, saying, be you victorious, and withdrew. Then Dashagriva said to Mahodara, who stood beside him, bring me other emissaries quickly. At this command, the ranger of the night, Mahodara, without delay summoned spies, and these, presenting themselves in all haste before the king, hailed him with joined palms and expressed their desire to see him victorious. Thereupon Ravana, the lord of the Titans, said to those agents who were full of confidence, courage, and zeal, and were fearless, go and find out Rama's plans, who are his ministers, and who stands nearest to him in counsel and friendship. What are his hours of sleeping and waking, and what he intends to do next. A wise monarch who discovers all that concerns his adversary through his spies needs to exert himself only to a moderate degree to overcome his enemy on the field of battle. May it be so, answered the emissaries, full of joy, and placing Shardula at their head, they honored their sovereign by circumambulating him. Having paid obeisance to that powerful lord of the Titans, those spies set out for where Rama and Lakshmana were to be found. Living in disguise, they observed Rama and Lakshmana, Sugriva and Vibhishana near the mountain Suvela. Beholding that army, they were seized with terror, and as they stood there, the righteous prince of the Titans, Vibhishana, recognized them and arrested them, but Shardula alone was held captive. Vibhishana saying, "This one is the traitor." Rama, however, released Shardula also, who was being harassed by the monkeys, having already in his compassion given the other titans their freedom. Beaten by those impetuous and agile monkeys, they returned to Lanka, groaning and beside themselves, and those emissaries, valiant rangers of the night, who were wont to penetrate into enemy territory, returned to Dashagriva and informed him that Rama's army was camping in the neighborhood of the Suvela mountain. Thus come to the end chapter 29 of Yuddha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.